And off this whole thing is going to go again. Boy, that's pretty, isn't it?
Huh. There you go. You never know.
Out there. Goodness gracious. Yeah, this is the closest to working we've got it. This looks like a sky over a canyon, doesn't it? Big sky. Nothing wrong with that. This part where I started to try the waterfall doesn't work particularly well. Okay, add something darker, try to mix that in back in there a little better. So it's sort of in the middle. That we could deal with. And just put some of this color in. What is left? Didn't quite get to the edge there. Just wanted to fix that. All right, let me see how Min's doing. Oh, it looks like he's got plenty of food. I don't need to open the door again. All right, that's looking more interesting. Not going to rock it much, but I think I'll see if I can rock it a bit. Doesn't need to come too much down that way. Go a little more that way. I said sometimes this just sort of gets the paint a little more homogeneous. Particularly up in this corner, we had a little bit of issue. I don't want to take away too much from it. Oh, that blends in a little better. I like this idea. Kept a little of our sandwich board. I kind of messed up right here though, didn't I? I just remembered that. I have to add a little more paint there. I got a stick. Do you have a stick? I always have sticks around. I can always find a stick for you. Let's add a little to the side here. I'll try and fix that. see anything where we want to put a feature of some kind, such as a, like I said, such as a waterfall. You might be able to put one in there. Or some other type of rock or something. I'm tempted to change this to a little bit more of a, like a darker rock in front. Let's try it. Do something like that with it. Looks like we need some darker paint. That is not darker paint at all, is it? Let's get a little more down here to work with. Okay, hit it funny. That's on me. Do more of it, like an outcrop, and change the character of that part right there. Could be something in front of the other. Kind of give it a little more of a different pattern. Well, whenever this ends up, I think we should probably leave it. And keep throwing good paint after bad, so to speak. And get like an outcropping look to that. I'm not sure I'm pulling it off, but I know what I want to end up looking like. That front probably isn't going to move a lot, so let's see if we can move the rock, this rock formation a bit. There's a little bit of sky still moving, not a lot. Just try a little bit. There would be something where we could put something right in front there, like a big tree or something like that. That wouldn't matter so much what was in the background. Oh, that would be pretty for a waterfall. Let's see if we could bring that in. Got everything all stuck together. Let's see that right here. Fix that in just a sec. A little bit of over that I did not mean to. Yes. Yes, it is. Well, there's a waterfall coming down on the side, and a big thing where something could sit. And then we just have some peaks and canyons and things forming there. I think I'd like to almost put some more layers in here with a view of maybe getting a temple or some sort of little thing living up there. Actually, that could almost split, couldn't it? And like it comes there and then comes kind of around this, around that rock even. It's kind of in two parts. The rock sort of sitting there above it. We add another peak-like thing. Kind of just separate that into two areas is what I'm thinking. Use it, but change it slightly. Color's okay. Oh boy, don't have enough paint though to be playing around with it apparently. Let's grab some more paint. There we go. Get my hand in there. And there's a second peak sort of behind that peak where we could potentially put things. Do another one here. The top bridge doesn't look quite right either. Let's see what color in there. And that can look just the way it is. It's okay. And this can change a little bit. It's almost like a mountain peak behind there too. I think that will end up looking like one. Try a little bit with the blower. To make that looking a little bit peakier. Yeah, that would be a nice mountain peak there in the background there. Waterfall, I'm not sure. I think it probably was better that way, and maybe I might take this part out here and just add some more dark color back in there. If we can, if it ends up that way. I think it makes more sense that way. Not like any of it makes a great deal of sense, but just try and patch that up there in a darker color. And then it's more just flowing on the other side of that rock. I think that's better rather than the two sides. Yeah, we did a waterfall-ectomy there. Got that out of there. Yeah, I like how these actually, I think, do okay like that. I was a little concerned, but I think they're all right. with a, you know, with a few details like we tend to add. Yeah, I'm thinking we might just leave this coming a little closer. See, does Min have any walnuts? Have a walnut out there. Let me see if the Min's okay. So that I feel like I can eat this. That later, okay? I'll put a few more walnuts down for you. I'll put a few more walnuts down. Okay. Yeah, I'm willing to I'm willing to leave this one at this point. Wow, that was a hard won effort, but I think we